Good morning. How's everybody this morning? My name's Dan Briggs with Genesis Air. Some of you know me. Good morning, Brandon, Paul, Sue, Jim. Those of you back in the back, there are a number of you I don't know, but introduce yourself or I'll introduce myself as we go. I'm here this morning to talk to you about how you can make more money and save money for your company, replacing 7 pieces of equipment with 1. I brought with me this morning a new model, 2008 BR Series, which is for remediation contractors like yourself, and I will have it at the back. Those of you who are interested, we'll look at all the features. After we do this quick presentation, you need to know why you want it. How does it benefit you? It benefits you several different ways. Number one, by the way, I am the president of the company. I guess I'll introduce myself. I've been with the company for 17 years. I was one of the design team that came up with this particular piece of equipment for your industry. And that being said, let's see what we got for you. The heart of the system, anything that Genesis does, as many of you are familiar, is a panel. This particular panel creates hydroxyl radicals. For those of you who don't know how it works, have you ever used hydroxyl or hydrogen peroxide on a cut? Sue, have you ever put it on a cut?
Yes, it
What did it do?
It bubbled up.
It bubbled up. So what this panel's doing is the same thing that the peroxide does. It creates a reactive oxygen species. The bad actor goes through and it destroys it. It doesn't trap it. That being said, what we have come up with is one unit that is a multiple function remediation unit that is important to you because it does 2 things for you that you're really in need of in this industry. You can save space and utilize your crews better because we have one machine that will take the place of up to 7 pieces of equipment. And last but not least, because of the panel, because of that, we also have found an Exactimate category, you know, the Bible that the insurance company pays you using, called hydroxyl generator. Most of you do not have hydroxyl generators. The Exactimate price for that is $160 per day, which is a pretty good equipment rental. And at the heart of it is that panel. So any piece of equipment that has that panel, you can get an extra $160 a day. Here are the pieces of equipment that basically we can replace, and we'll go over at the end how we replace each specific one. But imagine all 7 of these in your van with your guy trying to go to work or your crew. Do you want to pay for all 7 of these, or do you want that one unit that will do what all 7 of these will do? All right, I think everybody's aware. One will do what 7 does. The rationale for this is I want my crews to be more efficient. I want to put more money in my pocket on rental from insurance companies through Exactimate, the Exactimate program, and I want to lessen my capital expenditures. In other words, why should I buy 7 pieces of equipment when I can pay for 1 and do the same thing? Doesn't make sense. All right, you're probably asking yourself, when you get this thing that does all of these things, how do I know it works? And that's a really good question. We know it works because this equipment has had third-party testing from Research Triangle Institute, Department of Defense at Dugway, Utah. This is a chart that shows testing that was done at MD Anderson. This was done at Research Triangle Institute. We've got, in other words, a whole bunch of third-party testing. That being said, also in the field, we've confirmed that it works. CSBI, the largest remediation contractor in the Baltimore, Washington, D.C. industry, used our unit for a year, and it's worked really well for them. We have statistics from hospitals across the United States, which was the principal use of this product. We found that the infection rate was 30 to 40% lower in hospitals that had our equipment than hospitals that do not. And last but not least, let me summarize. We have equipment that saves you money, that you can bill an extra category on Exactimate, that you can replace 7 pieces of equipment with 1, and you can do that all with the Genesis Air 2008 BR If you're interested, come to the back. You've got bring your handout with you and we'll talk about the features. Thank you.